This is our category analysis project, and my name is Ali Satterfield.
I'm Jameson Nugents.
I'm Ravi.
I'm Hunter Milner.
Now we're going to discuss category and product security. From the 18 different categories given on the data sheets, we have chosen to look closely at security. Within the security category, there are 4 different products purchased: alarm system, locks and gates, CCTV, and the security guards and police service.
Within security, we chose to specifically focus on alarm systems. There are 2 main suppliers for alarm systems. These will be Brewer & Co. and Morgantown Utility Board. As you'll see in the next few slides, Brewer & Co. of West Virginia is a consistent supplier of ours, and we are able to rely on them. Morgantown Utility Board has only provided us with alarms twice compared to Brewer & Co. supplying us 7 times.
So as you can see in this slide, it shows the Excel of the different alarm system suppliers. So we can see that we have Brewer and Company of West Virginia Incorporated, and we have the Morgantown Utility Board. So as Hunter just mentioned, we can also see from this chart that Morgantown Utility Board has only provided us with alarm systems twice, while Brewer and Company has provided us 7 times. So in this next slide, we really looked at the spending. And this is the percentage that we spend per supplier. So we spend 5% on Morgantown Utility Board, and then we spend a majority of our money on alarm systems, which was our 95% category, on Brewer & Co.
Why is data important? This data is important for a few different reasons. We were able to evaluate the spending of each supplier. From this, we can look at ways to consolidate our spending and find areas to save money. Additionally, we were able to evaluate our supplier selection. We were able to look at the suppliers we have long-term relationships with and compare them to those who have only provided us with products for a limited number of times. From this data, we can diversify our supplier selection and determine which suppliers we can continue to foster long-term relationships with.
Our solution to save money is lessen our spending on alarm system in the security category. We plan to do this by consolidating our suppliers and focusing on Brewer & Co. of West Virginia as our main suppliers. There are both short-term and long-term benefits to this decision, which we will further explore in the following slides.
A short-term benefit could be 5% savings. If we were to save 5% from dropping Morgantown Utility Board and making Brewer & Co. our main supplier for alarm systems, we could use this excess money in a few different areas. We could use excess cash to help pay our employees. We could offer deserving employee raises, or additionally, if there are any unforeseen accidents or expenses happening within the company, we could use this excess cash that we save to take care of these problems as well.
Another short-term benefit that we have identified would be communication. So we would save time overall if with less communication, if we only had to communicate with one supplier, and in this case, that would be Brewer & Company. Instead of taking the time to talk to both Morgantown Utility Board and Brewer & Company, we would spend the extra time dealing with other important issues or giving our attention to events happening within the company. We would be able to focus our time on bettering our organization as a whole. Additionally, this consolidation takes out the potential risk of messing up orders when handling and dealing with 2 suppliers in the same area, and rather we can mitigate the risk to just work with Brewer & Company as our main supplier.
Another short-term benefit that we identified was shipping and installation. If we had Brewery & Company of West Virginia as our main supplier, we wouldn't have to worry about different shipping times. We would get a bulk order having everything delivered to us at once, and we would take less deliveries. Additionally, shipping costs would be less because we would be able to have bulk orders and order less frequently. Also, we wouldn't have to pay 2 separate companies to install our alarm systems. Overall, it wouldn't make sense financially to pay another whole company to install a small portion of our alarm system when we can have one main supplier do it. In the end, we would save money on the upfront price of the installation and the labor hours.
Long-term benefits, better relationship. By making Brewer & Co. of West Virginia our main supplier with our alarm system, it shows them that we have placed our trust in them and value their work. If we are both committed and reliability to one another, it could potentially lead to easier negotiations and hopefully lower the price even further in the near future. We could also benefit from each other by telling other companies about our positive experience with one another which could lead to the new opportunities down the road. By having a good supplier relationship with Brewer & Co. of West Virginia, we could potentially receive multiple checkups and system tests per year. This could show our employees that the safety and well-being at work is our top priority.
Quality would be another long-term benefit. If our entire alarm system is purchased from and installed by Brewer & Co., we are most likely going to be one of their biggest clients. By being a bigger client and a good chunk of their profit, we would expect the best possible quality that they can give to us. Also, by being a bigger client for them, they would most likely do everything in their power to give us the best quality, deliver items on time, and be flexible when certain situations arise.
An additional long-term benefit we have identified would be potential lower prices. So there are many things to consider when it comes to receiving lowered prices. We would have to be very flexible, and we would also have to earn these lower prices from Brewer & Company. We as a company would have to make it a priority of ours to pay Brewer & Company on time every single time. Additionally, we would need to understand that we are not their only customer, so we would have to be flexible when and if needed. We also need to make an effort to recommend them to other companies if we believe their work is great and up to standards, and this word of mouth will help them and us achieving lower prices. Receiving lower prices goes both ways. We need to benefit from one another and build a trusting and strong relationship in order for that to happen.
Another long-term benefit that we identified was aided marketing. Having a good relationship with a supplier can truly help our marketing strategy. The most important aspect of marketing with Brewer & Company of West Virginia is by letting other organizations know about their company and the good work that they have done for us. A potential idea for marketing with them is giving each other flyers or handouts to give out to other businesses we interact with. By doing this, it opens up opportunities that we would never have the chance to get otherwise.
Reliability is another long-term benefit. Reliability and consistency is one of the most important aspects of a supplier. Making Brewer & Co. our #1 supplier and developing a good relationship with them will be the main reason for their consistent reliability. By relying on them, we don't have to take time out of our day to get in contact with them and make sure our products are delivered at the right time in the right place with the right materials. Having Brewer & Co. be a reliable supplier causes less stress on us and gives us more time to focus on bettering our company.
Long-term benefits, reduced risk. By selecting one supplier, in this case, Brewer & Co. of West Virginia, the risk will be greatly reduced. As the relationship between us and the Brewer & Co. of West Virginia increase, the trust, reliability, and communication efforts will increase. Due to this trusting relationship, risk will be reduced. When we feel safe with a supplier, we understand that the risk is limited.
So all in all, dedicating our alarm systems to be supplied solely by Brewer & Company of West Virginia will only aid our company in its success. We will be able to rely on our main supplier to communicate effectively with us, provide us with great quality products, and we will reduce the risk for our company. Additionally, choosing to make Brewer & Company of West Virginia our main supplier of alarm systems, we will initially be saving 5% in our spending, and in the long run, we have the potential to save 10 to 15%. Thank you.